Guys, today is a very big day because the young gymnast Simone Biles is about to step up and represent the US in her first ever Olympics in Rio. Some people out there say she is the best athlete in America today. Some of you guys might already be huge fans of hers, ready to root her on, and some of you might not really know who she is at all. If any of that sounds like you, then you come to the right video, my friends, because today we're about to get right into our top 10 Simone Biles interesting facts. Why am I getting worked up? What is all the hype about? Well, let's kick things off at our number 10 now and talk about her achievements. Simone is a 14-time World Championship medalist, with 10 of those medals being gold. They include gold medals in all-around, floor exercise, team and balance beam. She's also the first woman since 1974 to win 4 consecutive all-round titles at US Nationals and has won every single all-round event she's entered in the past 3 years. Oh, and yeah, she's 19 years old. Yeah. Moving on to number 9 now. For someone so young, Simone has a ton of sponsors. She actually had sponsorship deals with Nike, Kellogg's, United Airlines, Hershey's, GK Elite Sportswear, Procter & Gamble, and there's one more. What was the last? Oh yeah, Coca-Cola. Yeah. I bet she's sick of getting free stuff just thrown at her. She probably really wants to just pay for something for once. Probably not, actually. I wouldn't. Alright, next up at number 8 now, we have celebrity crushes. Now, she might be an extraordinary athlete, but like a lot of other teenage girls out there, she has a bit of a thing for Justin Bieber. Is that a possible new celebrity power couple we might see? Well, probably not, because Simone actually has her sights set on someone else too, Mr. Zac Efron. She said he has very good looks and she's heard nice things about him and would pass out if she ever met him. So if any of you rival gymnasts out there feel threatened by Simone, well, yeah, Zac Efron could be your secret weapon. Moving on to number 7 now. Simone trains hard, like really hard. She said she trains 32 hours a week, 5 days a week, and only gets Sundays off. I go hard. This means she doesn't have any time for normal school and is actually homeschooled. Now, if that schedule didn't sound tough enough, she does 2 workouts a day on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. She calls them 2-a-days. I call them exhausting. Guess which one of us is an Olympian? Coming in at number 6 now, Simone has her own gymnastic move named after her. In 2013, she was in training and landed a move called a double layout that tore her calf muscle. Her coach said it can happen because she's landing it backwards. Simone said, well, why don't I just land it forwards? Her coach said, nobody's ever done that before, but if you do that in a competition, it could be named after you. And that's exactly what happened. The move became known as the Biles. Now I just need to figure out how to get a move called the Burke. Wonder what that would look like. That was weird. Let's move on to number 5. Simone got into gymnastics accidentally. When she was 6 years old, the daycare group she was part of planned a trip to a ranch, but it was cancelled due to a heat wave. Instead, they were taken to a gymnastics centre called Bannon's Gymnastics. When she got home, her grandparents found a note from the centre on her that suggested they enroll her in gymnastics lessons. And I'll give you 3 guesses on whether or not they signed her up for those lessons. That's all the guesses you're getting. Next up at number 4, Simone is the shortest member of the whole US 2016 Olympic team, all 555 of them. She is 4 foot 8 inches tall. Here's a picture she tweeted out of her standing in a physio room with 6 foot 8 David Lee, who was on the US Olympic volleyball team. She said size difference in Olympians doesn't matter depending on what sport you do. It makes sense now. I knew there was a reason I wasn't an Olympic gymnast. I'm just too tall. Alright, moving on to number 3. Simone has 3 brothers and sisters, and they were all raised by their grandparents Ron and Nellie after their mother was struggling with substance abuse. They were moved from Ohio to Texas and were formally adopted by their grandparents when Simone was 6 years old. Now, she does see her mother from time to time and they exchange gifts and meet up, and grandfather Ron said they actually went on a family cruise together in 2010, and now they have a bit of a touch and go relationship. Coming in at number 2, when Simone retires, she said she wants to become a nurse. Now, it might seem a bit strange talking about retirement for someone so young, but Simone is pretty forward thinking. She said she wants to follow in the footsteps of her adopted mother and grandmother Nellie and become a nurse. So if you're in hospital one day, guys, and you see a nurse that looks a lot like the most decorated American female gymnast in world championship history, yeah, you might be right. It's not just the drugs they're putting you on. And And finally now, in at number 1, some people have said that Simone Biles has a rivalry with fellow gymnast Gabby Douglas. Now Gabby won the all-round gold medal in the 2012 London Olympic Games. Simone was too young to compete in that Olympics, but 3 years later she actually beat Gabby in the 2015 World Gymnastics Championship all-round. After that, the media started trying to compare the two and portray them as bitter rivals, but Simone says the two are more like sisters and are happy to be role models for black girls who want to get into the sport of gymnastics. Well guys, that was your top 10 interesting Simone Biles facts. Now you know all about her, make sure you watch her. Will she win gold? I don't know. Personally, I'm stuck in the past in this video, so make sure you guys watch her events to see how she does. And as ever, thanks for watching Most Amazing Top 10. My name is Danny Burt, you can find me on Instagram somewhere down there, and I'll see all you guys in the next one.